I'll be interviewing you today. It's a pleasure to meet you, and I'm from Brisbane State High School. So how are you liking Brisbane? Have you seen or done anything exciting here?
I just arrived yesterday morning,
right.
and then I went to see a Taiwanese monastery, and I'll be working with the venerables from the monastery.
Why did you choose to work with things such as blood cubes and rotting mushrooms and cheese?
It's to express like the impermanence of life and how our environment is constantly changing. Because a lot of times people get very attached to certain things or certain people, but in reality, everything is in transience.
And the mushroom mantra, what's the deal with that one?
Mushrooms I thought of as something that grows from the dead. So I thought of it as like the Buddhist concept of growth, birth and rebirth. Yeah, so I wanted to use the Buddhist text on the mushrooms. And then through GOMA I had an opportunity to meet these nuns from the Taiwanese monastery. So they will be helping me writing on the mushrooms. The idea of this work is when I write the scripture onto organic materials, so that the text would grow or decay with the texture of the natural materials.
So don't you ever get grossed out when you work with things such as blood cubes and...
Yeah, all the time.
Oh, yeah. And what about this work that you're doing, especially for the GOMA, the hand washing one? What made you want to...
I thought of the hand washing as like a sort of cleansing process. So I wanted to have like people from all stages of their life, and then that they like, well, when the audience is washing their hand, it would be overlapped with the different people's hands in the projection.
Yeah.
And another work that I've made is just on the side, and it's a work that I wrote. I drew a circle with black ink onto a block of ice. And the idea is to draw a circle which is symbolized like a shape of perfection, and then let it melt away.
People have different opinions towards artists. Like some people say that you have to be born with the talent, while others say that anyone can be an artist. Do you think that art is something that everyone should be involved in, or something only for people who stumble across it?
I think everybody should be involved in, but like in different ways. Like not everybody wants to be an artist, but maybe they could like appreciate the art, or they can write about the art.
What do you like to do in your spare time, and what are some things that make you feel happy and at peace?
Recently I've been really into Indian films.
Oh yeah.
I like to, actually, like my work is sort of like quiet, meditative, but like my hobby, I like the films that I like to watch are very like melodramatic.
I've heard that you've travelled quite a bit, so do you think these travels have affected you and your artworks in any way?
Yeah, definitely.
How so?
Because I've been traveling a lot in the past half a year, or the past year or two, and then so I became less and less attached to like more my cultural identity, and so I've been more involved in working with nature. And so the new work that I'll make for APT is it's a series of work that I've been developing recently, where I'm writing the same Heart Sutra onto a large piece of mirror, and the mirror will be reflecting the changes in the clouds.
If you could say anything to the children today that want to be artists when they grow up, or any other people that you have inspired, what would it be?
I think to not separate art with work.
Yeah.
Life.
Now a question for you. What are the similarities between Charwei Tsais, the mushroom mantra, and the hand washing project?